Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Here comes Grant on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Back to throw, Tannehill. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tannehill with a hook up to Parker for the Dolphin first.
Yeah, going all night, buddy.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Get these hands tonight.
Losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I fucked around and came out and fucked around, goddamn.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type
and
runs.
that shit brought me out of punt formation on first down.
They put a foot in the ground and just go.
Man, first play of the game.
There, that play got swallowed up.
Fuck y'all got going on?
They'll run here with Balazs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Ain't no running out here today. That's cool. A man after my own heart. We gonna run that whole.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be caught. And he will take it in. Touchdown. Kenny Stills, 61 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
He will fix it for you.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
If I know, like I know, when niggas pick the Rams, they like to line up everybody on one side. No, niggas don't run with Gurley. What is run? What the fuck is you talking about? They ain't finna run the ball. They gonna drop back and try and throw that ball to them little bit of that wide receiver that I'm finna bang bang on. About to gang bang on these little niggas. Nah, see, Brandon Cooks and Robert Woods get out that line on your ass.
Goff will lead the Rams up here
on
first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You better run. With my look, go bang, bang, bang.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
You sweet little thing.
I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all.
What's that sound
just
that
ran
you
out.
hear
I think he was
in
as
the night?
surprised as maybe his bench was.
That sound that you hear when I'm holding you tight.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
You better run. With my love go bang, bang, bang. You better run.
Now
You sweet little thing.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Raekwon McMillan coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
That nigga skip across that goddamn stage, nigga. That what did it for me.
It's way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game.
Now, see, my whole thing with that shit, bro, is how the fuck did they nobody knows how the Wayans Brothers show ended. Yeah.
Goff now looking to throw. Airing it out deep for Woods.
Ooh.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed.
Ooh, that nigga just aired my
A big play there for
ass.
LA.
Boy.
49 yards.
49 yards, he just blew that goddamn bitch up,
now for first and 10.
Sound that you hear when I'm holding you tight.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Running through your veins with my love. Go bang, bang, bang.
2nd and 7.
Let me get to it. Let me get to it.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Akeem Spence busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Charles, they've been a feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. A shotgun snap for Goff.
You better run. When they use a pick, go bang, bang, bang. They use a pick. They use a step on.
31-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver.
Little thing.
Incomplete, some time to have some fun. And I want to know, at the Davis household, who carves the turkey?
Well, certainly not me.
I'm out here ferocious with this shit.
Who cares who carves the turkey? I want to know what you're going to be knocking down on your plate on Thanksgiving.
Stay over there on the horses, man. Stay over there on the horses.
Now, my mom's corn and green bean casserole, while it may not sound overly appetizing, is out of this world. And her sweet potato casserole.
You ain't real about that field, don't even bring
making my plans to fill a seat at the Gaudin household.
You're more than welcome.
Because I think my household may kick me out.
What's your favorite? What's on your plate?
I'm telling you, when you throw the yams at me, look out, because I'm gonna go to town.
Damn, they got goddamn Thanksgiving commentary in this bitch already.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I like the pecan pie, but I do love a chocolate pie. I can't help myself. It's one of my favorites.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Sound that you hear when I'm holding
know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
Sweet little thing.
Incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
Defending an out route is awfully difficult because the best receivers try and sell an inside move before they break to the out, and you have to respect that as a defensive guy, because if you let them, what they say, cross your face or get across you in the middle of the field, usually you're beating on a route, and that's an easier throw for the quarterback. So you ordinarily take a step over.
Man, it ain't even that, Shawty. It's just you ain't man covering nobody. So, whatever you think you finna do, you know what I'm saying, you fuck.
They're going to go.
You fuck, Freddie. Oh, my God. He got me, though.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Bang, bang, bang.
Turnover on downs. The Los Angeles Rams, they continue to be a great story this season. A solid team. That wonderful start, although they did lose Week 9, obviously, to New Orleans. So the 72 Dolphins celebrated again.
Yeah, they got a chance to hug it out and still be the last team to go undefeated in modern football. 17-0 that team was, but let's face it, no one shedding any tears for the Rams after that loss to New Orleans. They still have weapons galore on offense, a stout defensive front led by Aaron Donald, leading their division. They're aiming for the playoffs, and as all their moves in the offseason and during the season, picking up Dante Fowler Jr. to rush the passer, they're shooting for the Super Bowl.
What? Oh, you ain't, oh, yeah, you're not familiar with the Giants.
The throw on second down is gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Cameron Wake in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
It's elementary, my dear Watson. You know what I'm saying? You got to be one that...
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a third and long.
Done deal. With a knife, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With a knife.
Just beating the play clock is gone. He's letting it fly for Cook. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick.
That use a pig. On the nigga go bang, bang, bang.
And the return here will go to the
that's 2 use a pigs. You sweet little thing.
56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on
what
first
what
and
position
10.
you a man play? What the fuck are you in the corner for?
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Going deep here for Parker. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
That little nigga sound like he going through.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I'm making jerk
on 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away.
Jerk oxtails, mustard greens, apple dumplings, carrot souffle, macaroni and cheese.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And he's got it past the 30 before
Shaq, you went off script and took what he said personal. You know what I'm saying? Because when he said the pussy part, you took that as he was calling you pussy. He wasn't talking about you. He said whoever was in the party that said that, then they pussy.
They go play action here on first down.
That he quit.
Air it out deep for Woods. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
You ain't say nothing about he quit or no shit like that. So that wasn't for you. That wasn't for you.
How difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting.
But you know, straight bullets ain't got no name on it. You want to take it, goddamn. So there you go.
When he delivers the ball.
So now 2nd and 10.
You
After
better
the
run.
On first down.
He was talking to Fizzle. But he was just being funny. I guess because you were the one that posted the video, you felt like he was talking to you.
From the gun, here's Goff.
The
Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. As they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Absolutely. Because he never said your name. He ain't pointed in your direction. He said whoever said it, that was it. And then he said the people that was in the party. He said you got out the party and Dip and Fizzle was in the party. See where I'm going with this, my man?
And this one is incomplete.
Right.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out.
Henceforth, why he said
trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Trying to play Madden and set this oven at the same time. Ain't the beat.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
And they're going for it. 4 minutes long. These niggas crazy, man.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
You sweet little thing. I only played 136 games. I played a nigga that played 1,000 games and beat the fuck out that nigga ass earlier today. You done played 1,000 online games, my nigga?
This is Drake. And a short gain here.
That nigga played 10 games. He been playing 10 games a day since the game came out.
So it's 2nd and 9. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
So you shouldn't throw stones when you live in a glass house. And if you got a glass jaw, you should watch your mouth. Cause I'll break your face. Had them niggas looking.
After the run, Tannehill gonna throw.
Let's go. Ooh, 2 feet.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A 10-yard pickup.
I know I be talking shit about Tanner Man, but Tanner Man be goddamn getting this bitch out there.
I admit I like it when it all comes together. When the top part catching
play
the football,
football,
right?
man.
Whether you're
That's what
catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
I changed some shit up in my playbook. Now my plays all moved out the way and shit.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Tannehill throwing again. His pass caught at the 4. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But
I told you that's why I ran. Yeah, that's why I ran into my patch of Indians at. You ain't even ran into the Indians yet.
And we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
You had to run up in that fort and try and kill off
Operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Did you get the billy gun and you jumped up on there and got the billy gun and started shooting niggas and shit? Yeah.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Yeah, I did that before I beat the game too. So yeah, y'all niggas just circle back.
Sticks move.
Y'all doing this shit.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Another carry now for Gurley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Not me. I still got.
Big play coming up. Here's
well,
3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And half of my motherfucking storage drive. Got one of them 2-3 terabyte thing. Caught that nigga at the
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
We can't get these niggas on the field for nothing. These niggas go off for 4th
Still
and
in
18,
search of their
4th
first
and 7.
touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Goff on 1st down. Airing it out deep for Wood. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 41 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
I still don't know how to pump the crowd up yet.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. The return man is Grant. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now Tannehill. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. You know, Charles, it is hard to believe that we are sitting on the doorstep of Thanksgiving week. Already that time of year, but it always gives us good football. One of the games on Thanksgiving, Chicago and Detroit, that'll get the party started at 12:30 Eastern.
One of the traditional games, Detroit hosting, Dallas hosting, but in this case, we will stay in the Motor City. And this is the longest.
He's going to go, Albert Wilson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson, 73 yards. And the Dolphins are in for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Sanders now to add the extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 14-7.
Off that Maybach on Monday for Friday. Hey, boy, who in here watch Black Lightning? That shit was good. That shit was good, man.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Hey, all that.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring
all
this
that.
one
Boy,
out.
Supergirl even worse.
And they'll take
Supergirl
over
throwing, Supergirl throwing Trump ass up under the business.
They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago.
Really not giving a fuck about that nigga hit
halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly
that
right,
nigga
partner.
home
They're
that
bouncing
week,
their
man.
step
Fuck,
after
man.
scoring that first
That nigga got
touchdown.
traffic all
But the
fucked up.
defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Yeah. I mean, if you don't know nothing about if you don't know nothing about Elseworld, but nigga, that shit, that whole storyline was fire. That one of the most sold. That's what the crossover is. Elseworld
right
is,
out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
well, yeah, kind of, sort of,
some
something like
space
that.
to run. They created the penalty.
Kinda, sort of,
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice.
It's a nigga with the ability to
so a little bit of a
transwarp your body into somebody else's body into another time frame. Really. So that's how green and he gonna have green arrows instincts, but all of Barry Allen's memories, and vice versa. So the green arrow will have Barry Allen's speed, but all of green arrow's training.
Now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
And that's why it's a bad girl and not a bad man.
You know what I mean?
That's been an issue for them in this game.
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The Rams on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far.
It's like a nigga with Doctor Strange abilities, you know what I'm saying, on some shit.
Back now in Miami.
And then they found the satellite where he got his shit.
But they do have the football.
They really flipped that storyline, because that shit don't go nothing like that in the comic book, but no.
The Rams on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 really. Thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
He was a one and done. Nothing that reoccurred and none of that
shit. Here's Goff. They got him in. It's Woods. Unable to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Goff. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
14.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll get this one down to the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup.
Not that motherfucker,
make a drastic shift forward.
He throwing the snot out that bitch. The steam up. You know my steam be up.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
That motherfucker Spider-Man hell, but that new DLC is.
Now Goff on 1st down. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Reynolds. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That throw good for 4.
That pay to play right
2nd down. Four yards on that last completion.
The whole
so that
thing
sets
24,
up 2nd and 6.
but it's $9 a piece if you buy them separately.
To the air again. Gone. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Gerald Everett, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
You got that Rams, man. You just can't do nothing with these niggas.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
Go
And
punch the
partner,
bowl
we've
with you.
got a tie game here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out.
Put it in there,
so that didn't
Bugatti,
happen.
boy.
You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Flush to his right.
Bad,
He lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. Going for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Tannehill now, just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10.
I just want that down there, roll there with it. Never end.
Room to run past midfield. We're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the
Somebody
chains.
else asked me about that shit.
Now that
Somebody
run,
asked me about
that's
that shit.
exactly
I'm
why
like,
you
"Hey,
stay with the running game. You don't
34
abandon it
years old,
totally.
Sean.
You stick
What
with
I-
it. Keep telling your guys
What
to
I
stay
told you the
motivated,
last
and they found
goddamn
a crease
CD
on
I've
that
been
play.
playing in my car, nigga. All eyes on me. Machiavelli. It's all that gets played in my car. I don't know nothing about these new hoes and new niggas.
Tannehill.
It's not my bag.
Firing
nigga.
quickly here, and that's
Not my bag.
complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well,
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting
I'm just
closer.
not. I'm not
Another
on
good
dope
pickup.
head music. Like that ain't. I was raised off hustling rap, like hustling and booty shape music. Y'all niggas ain't talking about no hustling. Y'all ain't talking about no booty shape. Y'all niggas talking about some crazy
They'll run
ass
it
shit.
now out of the gun.
Some shit that
And he's going to
I
find
don't.
his way forward here for a
I
modest
can't sign
gain.
on with this shit.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and
Can't
chew up
sign
a little
on
more
with that
time
shit at
off
all.
the clock.
My soul won't even let me goddamn.
Tannehill now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Tannehill. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The kick by Sanders is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead.
17-14, 32 seconds left.
So time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but you've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
This outstanding ass Rams passing offense he got.
Guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And he's up across the 25 and down to the
27 seconds on the clock.
Now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
The sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or less, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. He's back to throw. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Really?
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
We might be going into OT.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
This goddamn Rams offense,
keeping
man.
your head about you in this situation. No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds.
13 seconds.
Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
13 seconds left. And they on 12-yard line. No timeouts. Oh, the marbles. I need a tackle inbound. It's all the marbles. I need a tackle inbound. Oh, he finna take a 5-yard penalty here.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That 5.
And they're out of timeouts, remember.
Back
so
that ass up, Waterside.
So that'll back them up 5.
No, we finna play man press. All in the net. All in the net bone piece.
Back to throw.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Goal line. Picked off by Walt Akins. Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find out the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. That's to the wall. The offense has in the red zone, driving for the winning
Babe
score.
roofing
And
this shit, cuz.
Not on my watch. And that is one happy.
I'm calling my shots, doggy. Oh, you hear that shit later here?
Now and he'll get
ooh, that running back fell forward by 8 yards, goddamn.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes
out,
what all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting.
Get y'all overrated ass up out of Miami, nigga.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve.
Take your ass back to St. Louis, Nevada, or motherfucking Chicago, wherever the hell y'all niggas both at. We are Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. They ain't gonna send that nigga to jail, but they send that nigga to jail, but his ass is gonna get some facial
for my
scrub.
partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL.
I heard they call you 6'9". Well, come and get it from behind.
The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
Racketeering, cuz. They get your ass now. Them crackers, they keep a note on your ass. Crackers been in their hustle way before niggas, cuz. And just cause you a new nigga thinking Think you know what I'm saying, coming in on this sheet? Man, please. Miami Dolphins #1. Miami Dolphins #1. That nigga tried his best. He tried his little best. That nigga was throwing that motherfucker up. He was throwing that thing, doggy. I was talking to one of y'all niggas about that shit. Who I was talking to? Monty? I think I was talking to Monty. I'm telling somebody about that shit. I tell you what. This is how that shit gonna play out. You got an agent Draymond. You got an agent Steph Curry. You got the opportunity to retain the services of the second best player, if not the best player in the league. You know what I'm saying? You moving into a new stadium in San Francisco. Multi-billion-dollar stadium that y'all done built up over there. You know what I'm saying? In Silicon Valley. Y'all leaving Oakland, which has been y'all major fan base through all these runs and championships and shit like that. Now, with me saying all that hogwash, let me say this. They'll fire goddamn Draymond Green ass. Bitch, they'll fire the shit out of his ass. Nigga, they'll fire that nigga ass today. They'll fire his ass today, nigga. Fire your ass up, boy. The hell wrong with you, nigga? Around here talking shit. Nigga, this nigga made us a dynasty, cuz. We wouldn't have got that last championship without him. Yeah, okay. Now, he is the identity of their defense. True story. No, he the identity of their defense, cuz that nigga go out there and defend anybody. He'll put them paws on anybody. Ain't nobody else on their team built like that. And that nigga ain't that big. That nigga go out there and get chested. He'll get chest to chest with fucking Anthony Davis. He'll get chest to chest with fucking LeBron James. You ain't gonna find too many people like that, bro. Not in today's basketball. Man, please. That nigga got bad ankles, man. That nigga got bad ankle meat. That's why he not playing now. He got a torn Achilles. He got bad ankle meat. Which means he had to have that shit surgically repaired. Think about all the other players in the NBA that had to have their Achilles surgically repaired. I'm not gonna remember this conversation in a minute, nigga. I smoke dope. The hell wrong with him? I done forgot already what the fuck we were talking about. Miami Dolphins #1. We are Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. It's good to be from my call these bitches the West Palm Beach Dolphins. That nigga lit my ass up then, but nothing I can do about it neither. Nathaniel, and then caught my linebacker on the wide receiver. Wore his ass out. Yeah, him did. Oh, that nigga had Todd Gurley had 8 rushing yards. The shit I'm talking about. No running, Shaq. No running, doggy. Just let you know, man, before you come out here with the bullshit. You ain't gonna be doing none of that shit. Be running for your life. You know why, cuz Miami Dolphin #1. It made nigga mad too, but they be like, the Dolphins? Pfft, get out of here. What I bruh, he not gonna have the same range and ability. He can still, okay, all right. I bet you $5 to a bucket of shit. That nigga dunk way less and he shoot way more. And if that mean Boogie Cousins is away from the basket, and B, now next season come, you got Klay Thompson, who's gonna be a free agent. So, right. So you're gonna have to find some room to either get this nigga a 3 to 4 year, $70-80 million deal, because he can go somewhere else and get 125 easy. The cap can still go up, but you paying Kevin Durant, you paying Stephon, you paying Curry, you paying Livingston on the bench, you paying Iguodala on the bench, you paying both of them niggas good money, because both of them niggas was gonna hit the free agency mark and they came back. So you had to give them a 3-year per diem, which means they getting 15, 16, 17, 20 million dollars. Then you got Boogie on the hook for $5 million, and he's a free agent at the end of this season. And you don't get to. Yeah, and you don't even get to see him play basketball until February. Gonna be way beyond mid-season. They're gonna be about 55, 60 games into it. They'll have 20-something games left. Cap space for who? Yeah, but he can't get a supermax though. But if he went to the free agency market, and then went somewhere like New York or LA or something like that, he can get a supermax. They can shoot $200 million towards it way. LeBron got 4 years, what, 140 something million, 144, somewhere up in there like that. And Kevin Durant 2-3 years younger than that nigga. So, yeah, either they gonna have to throw the house at that nigga, or they gonna have to get. I mean, winning cures all though, bruh. At the end of the day, winning cures all, nigga. Cause I would have never, well, yes I would in this NBA, but let's just hypothetically say this was the old NBA. Never in a million years would I thought LeBron would team with a nigga that blowed in his ear on national TV. To me, you would never be in a conversation to Jordan just for that shit right there. You crazy as hell. Jordan ain't never let no nigga stand up there and blow in his ear on national TV. In my handbook, in Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, then LeBron. If we was going for blow, pound for pound, best player of all time. And the reason why I say that is because Jordan has the hardware as far as the accolades and as far as the respect. Now, okay, so Kobe got the accolades. Now, Kobe gets my vote because that nigga scored 81 points in the game, bro. I don't give a motherfucker what nobody else say on the national level, on the highest level of basketball, the play, goddamn. This nigga dropped 81. I don't care how many attempts he took. I don't give a fuck. That nigga dropped 81 beans, cuz. And I seen it. I seen that shit. It ain't like that Wilt Chamberlain, he scored 100 points in the game. It ain't like that shit, nigga. I seen this nigga do that. Okay. Now, to Allen Iverson. He don't have the hardware. But he has the respect. He got the wins. And he had the heart of a champion, cuz. For a nigga that size. For a nigga that size. To go off the way he did and take his team all the way to the finals. He ain't have no, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about, oh, he had Eric Snow and whoever else the fuck he had. Nigga, that's the argument that niggas make. Cause I'm like, Allen Iverson took a team to the playoffs and to the NBA finals. Got smoked in the finals by a way better team, way more loaded team. But still went to the finals and balled like a dog without anybody on his team, bro. Name me one nigga from that team, bro. I remember Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? So that's why LeBron is my fourth, only because nobody has sustained excellence like LeBron. That nigga done been to 10 finals in a row. In the meantime, in between time, done played Olympic ball, done won gold medals. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga been balling like a dog. So that's why I give him my fourth. And it ain't nobody else in the conversation. I don't even want to talk about nobody else. Fuck them niggas. Kevin Durant can win 2 more championships at Golden State and he still won't be in the conversation. To me, yeah. Because the way he did it. There you go. And it ain't the fact that he joined the loaded team. It's the fact that he joined the team that whooped his ass the year before that. Ain't sweet bad. Them niggas had them niggas up 3-1, bro. Yes. They almost went to the finals again. And for that nigga to go that year and join that team, bro, I just swept his whole legacy up under the rug. And that's why he's so ornery though. For a nigga to win as much as he do and to have the type of money that, you shouldn't be that ornery. But he ornery as fuck because he know that he did it the easy way. And niggas don't respect that. Yeah, you'll have little Chinese fans and shit like that, but when you go to the hood, niggas turn their back. See, Westbrook in a fucked up bad predicament though, cause he can't ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he a good he one of them niggas that need to be at the rucker. He not a good team baller. Yeah. He not a good team baller. He takes the most idiotic shots I've ever seen in my life, bro. For somebody. See, I don't think that's a good trait to be a point guard. You need to be a shooting guard, my nigga. You just need to give up the passing the ball duties and line up at the 2. So you can run around and just fire that bitch off when you want to. But as a point guard, you looking real sus, my nigga. If I'm cutting to the basket and shit, and you pulling up, you know what I'm saying? You pulling up a 28-foot jump shot, 22-foot jump shot. Nigga, why don't you go on out there and shoot that 30 then, bitch? And can't shoot no 3. Nigga, 25%, 30% 3-point shoot. for a motherfucker that take 10 3-point shots a game. Well, you need to go sit your ass down. It's just like that nigga just like to play basketball by his goddamn self. Triple doubling all the time and shit. You just playing by yourself. As a point guard, why you up on the basket getting the rebounds and shit? Why you got 14 rebounds at the point guard? What my power forward and my goddamn center doing? What them nigga doing? Because he think he good, bruh. He punch drunk. He punch drunk. Them niggas drafted original 3. Yeah, them niggas drafted a big 3. That ego, man. I just realized that people ain't meant to be together, y'all. All the greatness of groups and group activities and shit that come together, tag team wrestling, etc., always end up, falling apart or breaking up because some nigga think that he bigger than the situation. Bro, let's just sustain this excellence. Let's just get this money. I realized that shit with Outkast. Them niggas came up in the smut together, and them niggas ended up separating. Like, bro, how in the fuck? Outkast. Nah, I ain't talking about all them niggas. I'm just talking about Outkast, the group. Them niggas god daddy to each other cheering. Can't even be on the stage together when they on tour. Kind of shit is that? Yeah, it was that bad. I don't know what it like now, but that's what it was like. Back to my ass kicking schedule. Shaq, what the hell you over there doing? Breathing hard and shit, nigga? What's up? You want these hands? You busy? You send the invite, nigga. I'm smoking dope. I really don't care. I'll send it to you, man. Chill out. Calm down. You got to get the cussing at me and shit. Oh, that nigga with my 80th win. I appreciate that nigga. I need to send him a friend invite.
Look, I defeated my fears, so curtailed in my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next to all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my check y'all in y'all beard. I'm willing to father my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes.
Ooh, it's 65,000 nigga playing mad right now, nigga. That's a lot of ass to get right now.
I've been feeling like a king for months. We eat all the rich cuisine for lunch. All these wishing he was done.
That's a lot of honky doody there, buddy.
Praying for y'all while I'm praying for y'all. Like a lot of abuse.
Ought to make it snow in Miami.
Now I usually get near. Oh, I ask her man, cause I'm the mutant in here. We look good, just show us what.
But I'm just gonna let it rain.
I had to up my standards. Make your Mrs. Alabama turn it to my only private. Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss?
We gonna old Miami Hurricane uniform
too. Got the swag. What kind of swagger? I'm the blackest panther. What kind of? Y'all are wasting your time.
Cause we are Miami Dolphins.
Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine.
Y'all nigga gonna hear that theme song a lot tonight, bro. Tell me.
Been calling for days. I get no different ways. That New Orleans parades. Yeah, we like. None of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation. Get no invitation. Y'all all with it and y'all talk a lot, but y'all ain't got the heart to do the mission. I'm hard-headed like the juggernaut, but there ain't nothing I can do to listen. I'm authentic and I walk around like I just ate, but let you do the dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mix the Autobots and mix with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and
do what you gotta do, my doggy.
I'm the king, heavy crown, heavy rain, cat and dogs. Homie with me if you asking for it. There ain't much he be asking for.
It ain't gonna fuck itself. Tell you that.
Look, you don't need me either. All I need is this. No coca ice, and I get oh so polite. Be the man of your city, I'll be the man of my country. You could be the man of your city, I'ma be the man of my country.
You say you about to run? You say you about to run through your homeboy sister?
None of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation. Get no invitation. Yeah, we like, your girl has been calling for days. I get they know different ways.
No, I don't care nothing about that shit, man. You got 10 minutes after you say you want to play. 10 minutes. If that shit don't pop up on my screen, I'm pushing the button, B. Time is money. That nigga Fizzle notorious for that shit. I'll be on in 10 minutes.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd.
I got my playbook right now.
Fired up as well as they get set to match up with Carson
That
Wentz
been set up
and the
now, buddy.
Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
He got them hands.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
Going on with the clock? I ain't touched shit. I set that motherfucker in. Ain't that a bitch? No, I ain't got no chew the clock on. I know that motherfucking clock moving on my ass.
Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
Maybe start running no huddle.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Blitz, blitz, blitz. Blitz, blitz, blitz.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20
wake your ass up.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
One of y'all niggas grunting in my ear. What is it, Shaq? That's you? Pull that mic away from your motherfucking mouth, nigga. He ain't clearing no throat. That nigga just being
First
fat.
foray into the red zone for Miami. 1st and 10 at the 19. trying to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Go. 230.
You can press up all you want to, but got to fire your ass up, boy.
Throwing again is Tannehill.
Miami Dolphins.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
And now with the play clock winding down, Adam Gase says, let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I can't come out and read no defense, goddamn. I got to come out and just hike the ball, bitch.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
We worked through adversity, Shaq. Oh, my God.
And now with the play clock winding down, Adam Gase says, let's take a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
I'm on a 14-yard line going in.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Man, called 2 timeouts in the first quarter, man. This can't be life.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And Stills has got it. Touchdown, Miami. Kenny Stills, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Way to go, Buddy. Way to go, Buddy. Oh, my God. I just called my 3rd time out by mistake. Bitch.
And my goodness, they're now.
Oh, my God.
The defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ain't no 2 goddamn first down.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the...
Come on now. Come on now. Let's go.
On second down, here's Wentz. It's brought in left side by Tate. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Wentz. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with a jive. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Wentz. They set up the screen to a jive. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
To throw is Wentz. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. And Elliott puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
He goes underneath the Drake. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Miami after this. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And Stills over the middle.
Every
And
day
taking
I'm
it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, week 12 in the NFL, also Thanksgiving week, and 3 games on Thanksgiving. We know about Chicago and Detroit, Washington, and Dallas. Don't forget about the 3rd and final game on Turkey Day, just as the early Black Friday shoppers are lining up. Atlanta and New Orleans.
And those Black Friday shoppers will be throwing serious elbows about the time this bad boy kicks off. Now, think about this weekend, or think about this Thanksgiving. It has the feel of a college rivalry weekend, doesn't it? Every game, intense rivalry. Chicago, Detroit, Washington, Dallas, and now this one, Atlanta, New Orleans. These two don't like each other very much. A huge game in the NFC South. Can't wait to watch this one. Matt Ryan, Drew Brees match each other throw for throw.
Right side, Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They go play action here on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A final shot before half for Wentz. Got a man open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. Flushed out right. And here he's got Grant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Time for the clamps.
Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On play action, Wentz. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now Wentz on third down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Let's talk
like
about
I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Tannehill. On the left side, this is Stills. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
20. Set. 80.
Tannehill now to throw. And he finds Stills, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
They snap it to Tannehill. It's caught. Stills right side. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Tannehill now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Put me in, coach.
Wilson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I could be center field.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Cracker music.
To the air again, Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5. Tannehill throwing again. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Albert Wilson from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble.
I'm scared of hell when
he did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open.
No
catch. Get it to them.
I'm going to be mad.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Wentz now on first down. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Ajayi. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find...
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Wake able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
And they kicked that bit to my mama house.
So now here come the Dolphins. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. He's going to float this one deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. And it's caught by Parker. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. They run it with Balaj. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Rip out 32.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
You in here?
Right back to him on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
I'll talk about it.
Now they try the right side here. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Drive a hard bargain, shit.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
We'll have to sweat this one out, B.
230. It's up. Go.
toss play to Milan.
Oh, come on.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 54 yards away.
Fuck, I missed that motherfucker. We are Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. We are
That's on
Miami
target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Ain't that something to behold?
Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
Another close one, doggy.
So good starting field position for him
I'm
here as
handing
they
out
come up
ass
1st and
tickets
10.
all day, buddy.
82. Shorty.
They'll look to throw.
It's 6 seconds.
Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
You say who's up? Yeah. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins.
Kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle.
That shit pie.
And right before that final whistle,
defense
with one last exclamation mark there, getting the
I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. I don't have no accelerating clock on, but it's accelerating on both of them. You know what I mean? So, nigga, I had to play in that shit too, nigga.
And that's your ball game.
Gotta do that shit quick. Put them clamps on that ass come second half.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon
8
Gault.
rushing yards. That's the shit that we like.
The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
Oh, I beat a nigga ass so bad last night. That nigga had 42 passing yards. That's it. And 16 rushing yards. I wanted to take a picture of the shit when the shit came up, but I took too long. I don't let niggas run. What you mean, Shaq? Well, your 5 times only amounted to 8 yards. I ran the ball more than 5, yeah. I ran the ball more than 5 times. I had more throwing yards. Miami Dolphin #1. Yeah, I told you said it last time. No. Told your ass in it last time. Nigga don't want to listen. Hanging tough. Hanging tough. These Miami Dolphins just smoking sausage, man. Just deal with it. These niggas is hot link. What's that sausage you like to eat? Yeah, boy. That Canuckas. Yeah, that what kind of ass whooping we be putting on on other teams when they play. Oh, 5 minute all man. Oh yeah. Really finna put the brakes on your ass now, buddy. Oh man. That's my shit. It's the game. Ooh, I got an hour left on my turkey, y'all. That bitch look good and turkey-ish. It smell real turkey in here. That be real brown and goldy. Y'all niggas gonna start listening to Uncle Jimmy, cuz. Tell you. I get you there. Pause. Damn, Shaq, I thought I was gonna have time to roll up reefer. I guess I roll up me a celebratory joint after this ass whooping I give your ass. Nah, I don't need to pause nothing. I don't need to pause nothing. We ain't gonna stop this train, cuz. Keep getting that foot in your ass.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial
Boot
Field
on
in
your neck,
PA.
boy.
Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full
Let me get the ball.
roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Miami Dolphins.
All in this green and shit with these white shoes on like y'all nigga bad.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started.
Ain't scared nobody. We out here in teal songs.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Whoa, son of a bitch.
20 to the 22-yard line.
I wanted to put him in the game. I can't put him in the game after you done hit him like that. Damn. You gotta hit my man like that for man. Shit, God. No, I'm saying shit. Damn, cuz. I'm locked in the basement, sitting on the tricycle, cuz getting on my nerve. Going out of my mind, I thought she was fine. Don't know if her body is hurt. I'm ready to go. You gotta make sure on me, man. He need to be generous with the points. Generous with that offense. Cause we come from blood, homeboy. You know the most important thing in jail is booty. Welcome to the USO Penitentiary.
On first down, it's Tannehill.
Get on that nigga ass. Get on that nigga ass.
He'll get this one.
Get on his ass.
Shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
We like that all Madden shit. I get to catch the ball like a fool.
All the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. I can't see. Yeah.
This might be a
That's
free
shot.
play.
That's a free shot.
And it's incomplete. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Tannehill.
Ooh, way to go, Tanner, man.
Complete to his running back, Kenyon
You
Drake.
niggas out here diving at your ankles and shit.
37. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Goddamn clock again.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game.
That bitch on 9 seconds. I ain't did that shit in no other games I played.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Oh, come on,
and that is
gang.
incomplete. He was looking for
that
Parker
nigga
that
is
time, and that'll bring up second down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time,
yeah, throw that bitch anytime, any place, anywhere, nigga.
After the incompletion for second down.
Any place, throw this goddamn ball.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before
strong hands, buddy.
Tannehill finding Stills, and it's a Dolphin first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. He's to the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Strong hand, Kenny Stills.
Wrestled down at the 11. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. First foray into the red zone for Miami. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Whatever Dip say, he do the opposite of it. That didn't call me. They say he was gonna go get a Red Bull. He gonna be on man all night to get out.
Send this one away.
That nigga ain't even turn his motherfucking PlayStation.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Wentz. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver.
You got to know that I'm not going to let you get that route no more.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down.
You got that big 4-time lag game. You ain't going to get that big game.
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass.
Go ahead if you want to.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Gonna learn today. Any place.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Sing it again, sing it again.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
To throw his Tannehill out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Who's going to be my bitch today? Who's going to be my bitch today? Somebody about to be my bitch. Oh, shit.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
I'm about to teach y'all a lesson about bitchalism. Bitchalism is when you do something and you got to punctuate it at the end with the word bitch. Example.
Here's Tannehill.
Bitch.
Comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox busting through to get him for a loss of 6. So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. Now Tannehill. As he throws there, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
I'm going for this
was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
We got 17 yards right here in the magic bag right now.
The Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down.
Magic bag. Yeah, that's me.
Now Tannehill. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Charles, I want to go in a different direction for a second, talk about Le'Veon Bell, because the November 13th report date has come and gone. He's still not with the Steelers. Now, the good news, though, Le'Veon Bell not there, but James Conner has been good in his stead.
He certainly has, and we have to think now that maybe we won't see Le'Veon Bell in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform, ever again. And that's for another day. He's not there. You just hit it, though. James Conner. This Pittsburgh team has really elevated its game around James Conner, playing awfully well. He's playing well. And I think there's a certain sense when you watch them that they all want to prove something to Le'Veon Bell. They can play well without him. And so far, it's working.
And James Conner, he's an easy guy to root for.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
I know what you're doing. That shit ain't no secret. The fuck? You gonna get that shit took back that way. I ain't worried about it. You gonna keep on playing with fire, goddamn. Good shit. But you gonna keep on playing with fire.
You might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
that shit was, boy, what? If Alshon Jeffries was so fucking big, that shit.
I mean, let's face it. That should have been done.
Ran the route for that nigga. Standing there.
And off he went.
Waiting on it.
Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
You know,
that didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can
Come
recoup
on,
and
man.
recover.
Hell
and
no,
they'll
it
bring
wasn't
him
no
down
damn
at the
quarterback.
27-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's a second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
That ain't how that shit
go. Now a handoff looking right. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Tannehill on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Here's Tannehill, flushed out right. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Philly's offense getting the ball again here in just a second. But if you look at the NFC picture as a whole, a lot of talk, understandably so, about the Rams and the Saints, the Panthers even. But what kind of chance do you give the Eagles of getting back to the... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Wilson snags it
wrong way.
Side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Wow.
Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. He's got Gore. And some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Any day. That was going to be an INT.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Strong hand, Kenny Steele.
Back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That motherfucker out there catching
so
what we call that pig
quite
skin.
Possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
And I mean.
Now it's Tannehill. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they have little chance of winning this one.
We expecting him to rush, and he probably ought to do that shit.
Too long for a field goal, too short to pump that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
20.
They snap it to Tannehill. They're able to locate Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
30.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Tannehill now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. Again, Tannehill. Forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. On second down, here's Tannehill. This is caught.
Get it up.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Get it up.
Devontae Parker. As
That's the other
first
guy.
half is
That ain't he strong hand.
The Dolphins are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Tate to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A final shot before half for Wentz. He sets to fire deep. So they took a shot
got
on
that pressure
first
on his
down,
ass.
but couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And a terrific return as they finally do stop it.
I seen them, my 2 niggas ain't collapse on the outside.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
To throw is Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Cameron Wake in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Wentz to throw on second down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And he returns it here to his own 18.
That crazy shit on my defense.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed,
treat him
and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, there have been stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. That's caught by his big time.
Oh, man, you missed your block, man. The hell you running in there for?
Shy of midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve.
That's right. Started Easter holiday out real bad.
Terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
On the toss, here's Milan.
Hit that hole, buddy. You hit that hole, buddy. And then you turn and then you throw your arms out there. And then you
all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Balaj, 55 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wins. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Now Wentz on 3rd down. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
That nigga whole team over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Oh,
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills, and it's 3rd and short.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He goes underneath the Drake. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. On 1st down, Tannehill. Being chased out left. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Eagles have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit,
my nigga Noodles out here,
and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Looking deep downfield. And
one-handed.
Oh, my, he pulled it in. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 74 yards. Yeah, a real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. This is Ajayi. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming.
Well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Not today.
Here's Wentz to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kiko Alonso.
Miami Dolphins.
His guys will get the football back.
It ain't about how many plays you get, Shaq. It's about execution. Gotta execute.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. After the interception, here's Tannehill. On the left side, this is Stills. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Tannehill now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Eagles. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there. Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question. Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Lion, lion, lion.
Now it's Ajayi. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Ram, ram, ram. Go.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. It's a sneak. It's Wentz. And able to follow his center and pick up the first. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
We often hear analysts talk about a quarterback's wingspan, almost like a forward in basketball. But here's where it pays to have a long reach. They find a slight opening and able to stick the ball forward to pick up first downs.
He's going to let it fly. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They go play action here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision.
None of that shit, Jack.
The ball loose and brings up second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Once again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
At least we can say you
When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Tannehill. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Tannehill now perfect since the second half started. 7-7. It's 1st and 10. Tannehill now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. In his own end zone, it's Wentz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space there. They elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
I made bacon early.
Tannehill going to throw it. Oh, Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Chris Long. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
It's all good. I hope your people
don't see this damn TV. So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I'll be laughing at your ad, too. Good game, man. Holla back.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
For sure. I turned the app on. I just looked at the app. That shit had a 3.0 surge. Huh? Cody. What about it? Other door, I think. You smell that turkey? Smell that turkey? I smell turkey. Yeah, I cook Cody ad too. What you know about them Rottweiler lips? Oh yeah, that right. Got to have them boy Rottweiler lips.